I just so happen to have had a baby daughter yesterday night, our first child, who's perfect in every way, but I don't want to lose sight of the primary goal, which is to build a YouTube brand. Hello, this is Jimmy with another episode of Busting Chops. I don't know how many chops I'm going to be busting today, but since I became a first-time father last night to a beautiful little baby girl, I decided I wanted to do a video on what I'm cooking for my wife to help replenish some iron and some protein and some fat, calories. So what we're doing today is grilling burgers. What better source of protein and iron than red meat, right? I'm going to show some very easy things to do to make burgers grill easier, keep them from sticking to your grill, make them taste better, definitely be busting out the meat thermometer. So yeah, I'll show you what I do and you can just kind of take it from there. I don't even know if it's a tutorial. I just want to show some very basic things you can do to help with grilling burgers. So what we got here is 4 turkey patties, and then under that is 4 grass-fed beef patties. When you put burgers on the grill, and by the way, we're grilling just because it's by far the easiest thing to do 18 hours after having a baby. When you're grilling meat like this, especially like prepackaged meat from Whole Foods, you want to get a nice coat of olive oil over it. And that'll really help keep it from sticking to the grill. You can buy little grill sprays that help to keep it from sticking, but I think olive oil adds a good flavor just about anything savory, so I like that a little better. Pretty normal amount of smoke coming out from there, so that's good. But if you see an excessive amount of smoke, it probably means something's catching fire. When you look this up, it may seem counterintuitive, but you actually don't want tons of fire coming up and just burning whatever you're cooking. So it's starting to look pretty good. We're getting a nice little char on those red meat ones. We'll put the lid back down, let these cook just about a minute longer. All right, it's been about 3-4 minutes. So the beef burgers, you definitely, see, perfect. That's what you want. Nice grill marks. All right. See how easily these are coming off the surface? There's literally like no residue. That's ideal. That's because of the olive oil. Even the turkey burgers, which were a floppy mess going in, have nice grill marks and no residue on the grill. See that? Another thing that helps a lot is underrated is these heavy duty metal spatulas for grilling. See how big that is? It's huge. It's also got a nice little side thing to kind of like shave stuff if you need it. But if you oil it correctly, you really shouldn't. We're gonna let these go a little bit longer. The beef ones will come off first, and then we'll do the turkey ones after that. Let them cook. You gotta cook turkey obviously a little longer than ground beef. Temperature outside in Chicago. It is May 12th, and I wish this number was higher. Finished product. So for turkey burgers, for turkey and chicken, I tend to stop cooking in all methods at around 145 to 150. Now if you look on any sort of like USDA guidelines, they'll tell you to cook to 165. You do not have to do that. Cooking it to a lower temperature will produce much better flavor, a juicier meat, and overall just a much better product. It's way better. You should try it. Furthermore, all the microorganisms are going to be dead at 145 anyway. They just take longer to die, but that amount of time is well within the realm. It's usually about 7 minutes, where if they spend that much time at 145, all the bacteria die. If it's at 165, all the bacteria and bad microorganisms die instantly. So that's why they tell you to go to 165, just to like kill them instantly. But If you go to 165, that means you've gone from 145 to 165 over some period of time. So they're probably already dead way before you get there anyway. So this way, go to 145, use this guy to tell you to stop at about 145. If you stop at 145, you'll go up to about 150, 152, somewhere in that range. And then you'll accomplish all the microbial die-off anyway. And I'll show you when I cut into this in a second what these look like. There you go.
Nice.
That's about a medium. That's what we want. I didn't want it too rare since Liz is a, one-day mom. I want to get all of her nice nutrients, but nothing too crazy as far as the rareness. And this is the turkey burger. Remember, we stopped this at 145. Let it come up to temperature, not 165. But you can see how it's well done. It's still well done. There's no pink. And see how juicy it is. So all that flavor is still in there. If I went to 165 on this, this would be dried out. And that's what you typically taste when you're eating chicken breast and turkey that's cooked to 165. So 145 for birds, medium rare, medium, whatever you want for ground beef and red meat. Spinach burger at super high heat. Let's see if we can get this spinach the way we want it. Blasted, but not wet. We've got a blazing hot pan. This is blazing hot. And you know that because when you put the olive oil on it, it immediately gets very loose and watery. And it'll start kind of smoking. I don't know if you can see that yet, but it's about to start releasing a little bit of smoke. So a splash of olive oil, handful of spinach, nice and packed with iron and nutrients. Get a paper towel, and then smash it into the pan. Normal spinach wilts. Very quickly and quickly. That's it. Once you do that, so you see there's no water, just blasted spinach. We'll season that with a little salt. The Dijonnaise, tomato lettuce pickle, the burger.